Hello everybody, I'm Jenny of Pampering by LJ and welcome to my dining room. It is time to take a peek at what I had for my healthy dinners each evening for this past week. So short little video clips of what I had every night for my healthy lean and green dinner. And I strive to have anywhere from 5 to 7 ounces of lean protein every evening, and then 3 great servings of vegetables, the non-starchy ones, to complete my dinner. I also add in some different condiments, some cheeses, but those count as my protein. So here's a look into what I had this past week. And don't forget, down below there is a description box in this video, and I post a ton of links or recipes in it that I truly am in love with. And so for any of you that have watched me before, you know that my recipes that I use on repeat, or that I consider my keeper recipes, I also make recipe videos on how to do those. Again, I put all of those links down below in that big description box so that you can check them out for yourself, all the ingredients, or if you want to pop and look at my other videos, I've got all of my recipes on a certain playlist in my YouTube channel. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope it inspires you to try some different things maybe that you haven't had before. And I guarantee you, when I say it's a keeper recipe, it's delicious. Here is my lean and green healthy dinner for tonight. So I took some cabbage and I roasted it in my oven with a little bit of olive oil, garlic seasoning, at 425 degrees for about 35 minutes to get it nice and blackened like I like my cabbage. And then I have 2 Amy Lou chicken sausages that I simply took over the skillet, and they're already cooked, but you just have to basically heat them up, but I like them charred a little bit like that as well. So for the Optavia, this will be a complete lean and green because I've got enough protein here in my chicken sausage to equal the number of protein grams I need to get in a day and stay within my calorie parameters for that. And then I've got 3 servings of vegetables here with my cabbage that I've got cooked up, and I do have a healthy fat of some olive oil that I've used. When I track this in my Weight Watchers app, for me, each Amy Lou sausage counts for 3 Weight Watchers points. And then for my olive oil that I used, another point for my olive oil. So I think I've got a 7-point total meal here, the way I've got it calculated. And of course I earn back a point for the cabbage as well. So dinner for tonight. Here's my lean and green for tonight. So it's my version of a taco salad. I use the Quest protein chips. That counts on Optavia for a half of my lean protein. And then the other half of my lean protein is, I've got some reduced fat Mexican blend cheese in here and some lean ground beef. So I got another 3 ounces of protein on there. So that's all for my protein source. And then I've got a 1.5 cups of romaine lettuce for my green, a serving of tomatoes, some salsa on there, and some scallions for my green vegetables. And then for my condiments, I have 2 tablespoons of the light Daisy sour cream. If I track this in my Weight Watchers app, this total comes up to 13 of my Weight Watchers points, and I earn back a couple points for my non-starchy healthy vegetables. So delicious way to enjoy a little taco salad. Here's my healthy lean and green dinner for tonight. So I've taken 2 of those Amy Lou chicken sausages that I had left over from the other night, and I simply chopped those up. I took some mini bell peppers and I chopped those up, and tiny bit of the leftover cabbage. So I stir fried the mini bell peppers in my skillet with a little bit of olive oil, and then I simply added in my chopped up Amy Lou chicken sausages and the leftover cabbage. And now I've got a complete new dinner, really, with kind of leftovers. And so if you would count this for Optavia, I've got my full 3 non-starchy vegetable servings there. I do have healthy fat with the olive oil. And then I have my lean protein, enough of that to count with those 2 links for a complete lean and green. Plus I added a little bit of salt and pepper, so that would count for some condiments. For those of you who track into Weight Watchers, when I calculate this in my Weight Watchers points builder, it comes up as 9 Weight Watchers points in my calculations. And of course I earn back a point for my non-starchy healthy vegetables. Here's my lean and green for tonight. So I took some Argentinian shrimp and I simply sauteed it in a little bit of olive oil. And I also did the same thing with some bean sprouts. And for some seasoning, I used some minced ginger that I've got in a paste. And then I also used a little garlic and then the low sodium soy sauce. So for if you do Optavia, this would be a complete lean and green. I have enough shrimp on here to count for 7 ounces of shrimp. And then my healthy fat, of course, is the olive oil. And then I have a cup and a half of bean sprouts, and then my condiment with my soy sauce and my garlic. And when I put this in my Weight Watchers app, it comes up for 8 Weight Watchers points. That's mainly for the olive oil. Shrimp is a little bit, but then I earn back 2 non-starchy vegetables for my bean sprouts. So this is what's for dinner tonight. Here's my lean and green healthy dinner for tonight. So for Optavia, it would be a complete lean and green meal with 2 condiments for the sour cream. And for Weight Watchers, it tracks in at 13 Weight Watchers points. Plus I earn 2 then for all the green vegetables in there. So I've got 3 ounces of lean ground beef on there, 1 ounce of the reduced fat shredded cheddar cheese, and then a couple tablespoons of light sour cream. And then I've got 2 cups of romaine lettuce and half a cup of diced heirloom tomatoes. So this is my meal tonight, and of course the Quest protein chips. Okay, let's take a look into what I'm planning for this next week. So remember, I take into consideration how busy am I going to be this next week? How much time do I want to spend in the kitchen? Do I need to do leftovers? What's my week look like at work? So I take all those things to consideration and make this meal plan. So here's what's up for my ideas for the next week. Okay, for Monday, I'm going to make the zucchini pizza casserole, one of my keeper favorites. Tuesday, I'm going to roast some chicken, and the first night I have it, plan to have it with some green beans and a salad. And again, I have a recipe video on how to roast that chicken that's delicious and easy. Wednesday night and Thursday night, I've got some things going on at work. So work dinner Wednesday night, and then Thursday night will be leftovers. And then Friday, my turkey pepperoni pizza on my cauliflower crust. Saturday night, leftovers. We're going out to a jazz concert I'm excited about. And then Sunday is Easter, so we're going out for an Easter brunch. Thanks for joining me today. Remember, if you ever want to check out some of my older videos, I've got lots of playlists on my YouTube channel of my entire health journey going back for like a year and a half. I post those weekly. My lean and greens, my healthy dinners, I post those videos weekly. And then when I find my keeper recipes that I truly love and that my husband does too, I make videos of those. And so I've got a recipe playlist. So enjoy.